I'm Ethan.
I'm Ruby.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Lorraine.
I'm Kenyana.
I'm Megan.
I'm Aaliyah.
And I'm Liz.
And we go to Niles New Tech. We're presenting on power plants in Michigan, the effects, and also what we can do to help.
Basically, we all wrote a paragraph and then we wrote a poem about our topics, and we are going to read them afterwards.
I guess I'll go first. There are multiple ways that power plants generate energy, such as burning fossil fuels, burning wood, hydroelectric, wind, solar, and biomass.
What do they do?
What do they create? All the things we need, all the side effects we hate. Carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, all damaging the ozone.
What do they do?
They burn coal and wood, where trees once stood. Power plants now stand. Once Earth is gone, there's no second plan. Now we need something to change, or else nothing will ever be the same.
I'm Aaliyah, and my topic is the effect that power plants have on air quality. Air quality from coal and oil-fired plants contain more than 80 hazardous air pollutants required for control under the Clean Air Act, including arsenic, chromium, lead, formaldehyde, acid gases, dioxins, and furans. A typical plant can emit as much as 500 tons of particles into the air each year. The particles can cause health problems such as asthma, chronic bronchitis, and even premature death.
Clean air.
In order to live, a plant needs water. Its life cycle is built off carbon dioxide.
Clean air.
There's so much, 500 tons of particles in the air, these dioxins and toxins produced without a care.
I'm Lorraine, and I will be talking about the effects on power plants to nature. Power plants are burning many different fossil fuels, affecting nature in so many ways. Power plants are hurting plants, animals, and humans, and our waters. No matter your argument, you have to agree that the effects on nature from power plants is negative. It's affecting every part of our nature system. It's affecting the waters and the fish. The land that we are growing food on is taking in toxics. The air that we breathe in is being filled with toxins going into your lungs. Weather is also affected by power plants. With the power plants going into the water when it rains, we have toxic rain.
Roses are red,
violets are blue.
The power plants are killing me and you. Flowers are wilting, waters are warming, living on this earth is becoming harder and harder.
Hi, I'm Liz, and I'm going to be talking about how power plants affect animals. Nuclear power plants are mainly located along some type of water source. This is because these facilities need water to cool their reactors. The water temperature would change either colder or warmer than it is originally supposed to be, which affects the health of freshwater animals and their habits. Warmer water levels drive species away, forcing them to leave their ecosystem.
For what?
Lake seas and rivers, the animals in danger gives me shivers. Warmer waters move species away, making it harder every day.
For what?
It's unneeded. This isn't how wildlife should be treated.
I'm Ruby,
I'm Ethan.
and we're going to be talking about the effects of air pollution.
And also the health risks.
Poor air quality causes increased respiratory ailments like asthma and bronchitis. It also heightens the risk of life-threatening conditions like cancer. It also hurts our own healthcare system with all the medical costs.
Roughly 6,000 to 11,000 yearly deaths come from heart problems, breathing problems, and lung cancer that can be blamed on the 88 coal-fired power plants and companies getting public and international funding. The
air is toxic.
Breathing hurts. It shouldn't be this way, but it's all over Earth.
The air is toxic.
My lungs sting. There's gravel in my throat. This is what pollution brings.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Kenyana.
Today we'll be talking to you about how the Michigan government is affecting the power plants. In 1970, the Clean Air Act became a law. The regulations of Act 348 and the Air Pollution Control Commissions were central parts of Michigan's enforcement of the Clean Air Act. However, the act would need to be amended to meet federal standards.
EGLE ensures that Michigan's air remains clean by regulating sources of air pollutants to minimize a harmful impact on human health and the environment. Goals are to meet and maintain air quality standards, limit emissions of hazardous toxin pollutants, and to inform public about current air conditions.
Law after law.
Regulation after regulation, but yet nothing is being changed.
Clean air is what we all need.
The pollution is getting worse. The air we breathe should not kill us.
So what does everyone think we can do to help?
I just looked it up, and about half of the air pollution in Michigan comes from cars and trucks. That's too much. Everyone needs to drive less and drive smarter.
Taking fewer trips in your car or truck helps cut air pollution, but remember, driving less doesn't mean you have to stay home.
You could try getting around with alternative modes of transportation, carpool, walking, or public transit.
We can also choose air-safe things. Many products you use in your home, in the yard, or at your job are made with smog-forming chemicals that escape in air.
A simple way to keep safe is to check the labels. Select products that are water-based and use water-based paints. You can also paint with a brush and not a sprayer.
Air pollution is not a joke. Air pollution will make you choke.
Power plants are emitting toxic fumes that have major effects on basically everything.
The gases released by power plants have toxins in them that can hurt the environment around us.
Air pollution is really bad for everyone, and a typical plant can emit many toxins into the air.
Nuclear power plants make the water around it warmer, therefore causing animals to die off quicker.
EGLE ensures that Michigan's air remains clean and also informs the public about current air conditions.
Michigan made an act called the Clean Air Act of 1970, which basically makes sure there isn't too many fumes in the air and that the air is still breathable.
The health risks of air pollution are extremely serious. They can lead to serious illnesses of loved ones and hurt our own health care.
The illnesses can be deadly and have led to many early deaths and can be blamed for power plants that we, us, the people, fund.
That pretty much sums up about power plants in Michigan, the effects, and what we can do to help.
We hope you learned a thing or two about Michigan's air quality and plan keeping the air clean for futures to come.